All right, to read the mainstream press, the president has won. He's got his Iranian deal. He secured the 34th vote in the Senate that he needs. This time it's Maryland Senate Democrat Barbara Mikulski saying that she will vote for that deal. That secures him all the votes he would need to ward off an override of a presidential veto. But what's missed in that argument is the fact that by overwhelming majorities in the House and the Senate, this deal is being repudiated and likely will be. John Boehner, the speaker, making that very clear right now, that rejection is rejection, even though that rejection is limited to a presidential override. The former Reagan advisor, Bob McFarlane, says that this is no victory, agrees with the speaker. But if you think about it, it has made it likely that this deal goes through. And it is weird in the eyes of the press and those covering it. It's a big victory for the president, is it?
Well, I think they may be counting their chickens really much too soon, Neil. I really do. The sentiment I'm hearing at the grassroots, which really does translate through the members of Congress and the senators, is very heavily. It's a tide of sentiment against this agreement and for rejection. So votes could change. Seldom happens, but votes could change here.
But what if they don't? But what if they don't? The reason why I ask is that this would be overwhelmingly rejected in the House and the Senate, as things stand now, but maybe not by the margin that would override a presidential veto, as if that is a ringing endorsement for something that has been rejected by our entire legislative branch. That's weird.
Rejected for good reason. My gosh, what I'm hearing at the grassroots again is that four things really bother Americans about this. First is cheating. There is no effective verification regime here. And secondly is this windfall of $100 billion for them to go continue supporting terrorism and the subversion of Iraq, Syria, and so forth. And then beyond that, the grassroots of America just can't imagine that we're legitimizing them ultimately having a nuclear program, which is what this agreement does. But whatever the outcome, it's clear that the overwhelming majority of the American people, as well as members of Congress, reject this agreement.
It is weird. It is very, very weird. Bob McFarlane, always a pleasure to have you, sir. Thank you very, very much.